Good Saturday evening. Meteorologist Steve Fundaro here. Shaped up to be a really nice day despite there being a couple rain showers that passed through. Really warm outside. And we're going to keep some of the comfortable conditions around through the rest of our weekend. It's not going to be as warm as we go into the day tomorrow. We are anticipating another boundary to move in later on tonight through the overnight. Big system we are still under the influence of, and there is a secondary push of some cooler air off towards the west. And I should hesitate to say cooler air. It is a cool front, but this secondary boundary with a few showers out towards Roanoke and parts of the western Commonwealth here in the mountains, we can get a late night downpour or two going through 11, midnight, 1, 2 a.m. There could be a passing downpour as we go through the night tonight. It keeps our temperatures up near 60 degrees before we see things drop down to the 60s for tomorrow afternoon. But until the late night hours, I mean, it's a nice night. Get out and enjoy a beautiful evening. We'll get rid of some of the clouds out there. Temps are still in the upper 70s. We hit 79 degrees today for that high temperature. It felt like almost like an early summer day outside. Some minor changes as we go into Sunday, as we talked about. Here comes that secondary boundary as a cool front later on tonight. There goes one or two of the downpours through the overnight. This front is then going to stall out just to our south throughout the day on Sunday, but it will be close enough that a few clouds trickle in and out, and there will be a couple showers around for the Outer Banks. So that's where we're going to put some of the rain chances for Sunday. All in all, Hampton Roads, the peninsulas looking pretty dry. There will be a couple showers for the Outer Banks and northeastern North Carolina for the day on Sunday, but overall it's going to be a decent day. Now that same boundary to our south kind of just wiggles down there. It doesn't really move much, so it allows an additional push of some moisture to come in on Monday. Going to ride right along that boundary, and we'll see some additional showers slide in for our Monday. As of now, timing looks to be first half of the day through the morning commute into late morning. There'll be a couple on and off showers around. Shouldn't be a washout though. Just kind of some unsettled weather sticking around. So through the late night hours we go. Here comes that secondary push of some of the the secondary push of the cool front. And look, there's one or two showers out there that slide in. So we could get one or two passing downpours through the late night hours tonight past midnight. But as we wake up tomorrow morning, looks pretty good. We'll get a nice sunrise. The front stalls out though, so here come some additional clouds moving in through the early afternoon. Primarily, this will be for northeast North Carolina and the Outer Banks. A couple showers pass through as well for the early afternoon. Maybe a quick downpour for Manteo, Kill Devil Hills, down through Anthe and Hatteras. But Hampton Roads looking pretty dry. Peninsula's looking pretty dry. Moving into Monday, we'll likely all get in on some of the action in terms of rainfall. Here comes some of the additional rain for the morning commute Monday. Kind of sticks around through late morning and then should be passing off as we go into the early afternoon and the early evening. One thing we can count on because of this additional warmth we had between yesterday and today is the pollen levels. They were high today. Cars are just coated in pollen out there. They're going to remain elevated all week long. There'll be a dip in our temperatures through about midweek or so. That could help drop the pollen levels ever so slightly, but all in all, it's going to feel like spring all week long, and that does mean a bit of a roller coaster ride of temperatures. A little bit cooler through Tuesday, Wednesday, before some nicer conditions move in by the end of the week.